Hello friends, I am Sarah.
I'm Vicky.
Welcome to Moral Story.
Welcome to Moral Story.
You might think it's a crime thriller novel about a ship capsizing in the Mediterranean without even one person missing, but we're going to look at it here about a true incident that happened about 150 years ago.
Let's go into the video.
Let's go into the video.
On December 4, 1872, the then British ship Țdțț sailed between the Portuguese and Azores Islands. Many, including Captain David Morehouse, saw the ship floating in the Mediterranean without any fuss as the ship sailed.
Usually, if a ship finds another ship, it will send a message to that ship and try to contact them. After that, they will go near the ship or make other efforts.
No information came from the ship when Captain David tried to contact the ship, which was standing alone, by radio.
As far as possible, the ship was kept binocular and no one was on board. At the same time, the ship came to a standstill. This made David suspicious.
Thus, when the ship was approached, it was revealed that the name of the ship was Mary Celeste. The crew may have died as there was no man on board. Captain David of the Țdțț ship suspected that something similar had happened to the pirate.
However, Mary Celeste decided to go aboard and take her ship closer to the ship. After that, he was shocked to see his crew inside the ship.
There was no one on board. No one was found dead. Not a single life was on board. The ship weighed about 282 tons and was stranded in the Mediterranean. Everything on board was exactly where it belonged. No one knows where everything on this ship went.
At the same time, a boat was missing from the ship. It was on that boat that they decided they must have escaped. There is also no map of the ship and no navigation equipment on board. It was thus assumed that the occupants of the ship had escaped on the same boat.
But what confuses everyone is what causes them to get on the boat from the ship. There were no indications that the ship they were on was in any danger. There was no damage to the ship.
Well, there is no evidence that a fight may have taken place between those on board. There is no evidence that the ship caught fire.
The ship was reported to a nearby port. When they inspected the ship, it was revealed that the ship belonged to the United States and its captain's name was Benjamin Woods. It was also revealed that the ship was a coal carrier.
But where did the ship's passengers go? Why should they leave the ship alone? Many questioned how all the passengers could escape in the same lifeboat.
None of the passengers were found alive or dead after the incident. To date, there is no definitive answer to this, but there are theories in many ways. Come see about it.
Although no trace of the fight has been found on the ship, there may have been a fight between some of the crew on board, with a particular group killing others and throwing them into the sea as they tried to escape by boat. But they also say they may have drowned later in the sea.
It is alleged that the ship may have been used illegally for hijacking, and that it may have been involved in the smuggling of goods in the Mediterranean, and that the hijackers may have abducted the occupants of the ship in the event of a dispute over the transfer of the goods.
In the oceans, it is natural for water to circulate on the surface in a way known as a stream. There is a way to escape from this current that is already known in advance. But not in those times.
So the ship may have been caught in the currents and thrown aboard. It is alleged that Țdțț may have discovered Mary Celeste a few days after the incident. But the possibility of that is very slim.
Some say the ship may have been hijacked. They claim that demons live in the seas and that they may have been abducted and preyed upon by humans as they occasionally cross the seas. This too is an incredible story as usual.
There is still a lot of research going on about this Mary Celeste ship. Everyone is just saying different kinds of ideas.
What has happened to the Mary Celeste ship that anyone has ever known? Why did the ship capsize in the middle of nowhere? Who does not know where the seafarers went? Tell us in the comments what you think will happen to this ship.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.